Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Weird Wednesday show. We're sitting in the dark currently. Let me figure out how to get rid of this. I
Our
think this.
intro was no sound either.
Oh, great. That's just freaking awesome. You heard the sound right before we went online, right?
Yeah, we were all happy about it too.
Yeah, and now it doesn't work. That's just great. Well, I knew I was celebrating too soon.
Because we got done early. Hello, Starseed Paranormal. I thought I saw Zero. Wait, is that Azarian? I forget. I always think, wait, is Starseed because Azariana greets with the MM also. But I get confused with the handles sometimes between platforms.
I wish they would quit changing this freaking software.
Mm. Was that
Kind of
your
annoying.
your smoke detector or the bird?
What, do you hear something?
Yeah, I thought I heard a chirp like a smoke detector battery or like a bird.
Hmm.
Hey, Deborah. Highland. Ooh, it's very dark.
Man, why is it always a pain in the ass?
And so I got lots of emails. I apologize that I'm completely horrible at checking my DMs. Don't even bother with Instagram. Like, I just admit I rarely look at it unless I know that's the only thing that you use. But no, we didn't have a show Wednesday, and we both just forgot it was Wednesday. I
I've
mean,
been
it
so
was like
busy.
Thursday came around, and it was like I didn't realize it was Thursday, Wednesday till like today, and or yeah, yesterday. And Raw had stuff going on, so sorry
Yesterday.
for no notice or anything. But everybody's okay. One of those days I get out of there with the seatbelt still attached.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So my mic works okay, though?
Yeah, I hear it good.
Yeah. It's right here.
But
So I
I'm
don't
on
have to worry
Restream
about.
with you.
Yeah. Does it sound okay out there in Cyberville to everybody else?
I'm getting on YouTube right quick to take a quick listen.
So my mic works okay though?
Oh, it
Yeah,
sounds good.
I hear myself. Holy Toledo. Holy mackerel. Holy shizzle.
It sounds very good on YouTube on my phone.
Cool. For once, something works. I don't know why the sound didn't work. I put new sound to the intro and made it a little bit longer, and it sounded okay when you heard it, and then it didn't.
I noticed I would have had time to do the whole thing that I
Yep.
haven't finished yet because I got distracted and answered something before I started sending out the videos. And I thought, wait a second, I'm already falling into the Facebook suck trap.
Doom scrolling.
The smoke. Oh, wait. From the wildfires? I guess I'll find out. Oh, it is Ariana. Oh, see, I haven't been in here in so long. We have something blocked out.
I was
It's a girl. I don't see.
I was making a video earlier today, and I was using this mic that's working okay right now. And it's like I'm making a video and I'm sitting there doing the sound for it, and I'm like dubbing my voice in, and I sat there and talked for 30 minutes, and my mic shut off like 5 minutes into it. So for 25 minutes, I was sitting there talking with nothing happening. So I was just talking to nobody, and it wouldn't have been bad if I only did it once, but I did it 3 times. 3 times. I was
Isn't that
ready
the
to,
charm?
yeah, I was ready to seriously just take this mic off and beat it with a hammer and throw it in
Wait,
the trash.
JL is in Janice? JL? Canada?
Well,
User
hey,
SQ7CX? CMX? Hey, JL, if you are who I think you are. And if not, hey, anyway, way. The sun did look weird today. In fact, I'm doing yesterday I said something about, oh, maybe trying to turn on the second sun. But then I saw a funny story that I'm going to talk about tonight. I did pre-post it though,
oh shit, I forgot to download
and we got profit.
your articles. I knew I would
There's that one
screw something up.
video.
Let me let me do that real quick.
Do that.
God, I'm filthy. I ran the weed eater. I just
Oh, Rob.
put my hand on my leg and I am
Fox
covered.
News says, watch, a Russian soldier is sent flying after Soviet-era helicopter gun spins widely out of control during what appears to be a field test. The crazy video shows a soldier firing a Yak B-12.7 machine gun mounted on an improvised ground platform as Russia reportedly looks to repurpose the Cold War-era weapon to shoot down Ukrainian drones. The mount suddenly spins violently, throwing one soldier to the ground as others scramble out of the way.
Wow.
But look at this thing as it freaking. It's like a Catherine wheel.
Oh jeez.
They're like, whoa. The instructor stopped it by grabbing the barrel and burning himself. No, I hope not. Yeah, the sun did look weird. It's been looking very strange. In fact, what are you noticing that looks weird? What part of it are you noticing looks weird? I know what I think. I want to know what you think.
Me?
Oh, Blake. Hey, Blake. Prophet. Yeah, anybody that's noticing it. If it's me. So it is Janice. So we got Janice, hugs, and a pizza. Did you know you could have got a free pizza for a dead python?
I did not know that. I damn it.
I
I
think
am
you missed out.
yeah.
So I love pythons.
Yeah.
But I know that
Yeah.
they're
I
invasive
got
and
a
all.
snake man.
A snake name. Like, so we got Blake. I gotta finish posting the here, I'll post this little video and Did I say copy? In the outside comments of the post on my profile for the video. Where is it? Oh, there it is. For those that are interested.
Okay.
How is everybody's 4th? So we haven't been on since 4th of July, have we?
I don't think so.
Have we?
My 4th was okay. I did a gig, played music
Oh,
with.
that's right. You did gigs that whole weekend.
Yeah, man, I was hammered. I played 3 4 days in a row, and still waiting to get paid for the gig on the 4th, but supposedly getting paid Friday for that. We shall see.
You'd said where it was, but I can't remember. I don't
It was
expect you to say it.
riverfront in downtown Palaca, right on the river.
Okay. Which band?
Uh, Dean and Ed show with me and
Oh,
Barbara.
you guys got screwed?
Well, we haven't got paid yet. We're supposed to get paid Friday,
Oh, okay. So you're late.
but
Or late.
yeah, it was a fun gig. The guy, man, the sound guy had so many. You think we have technical problems? Holy hell in a handbasket! The
What was
sound
he
guy,
dealing with?
man, I don't know what was going on. He was blaming it on the rain that got his gear wet, but I don't know.
What year that affected what was going on?
His
Hey, I
mixer
recognize that
or
picture
something. What picture is that?
in the intro. I think it's one that you added.
Okay.
Well, shit. The one that had like the sun and the moon filter.
Oh yeah.
Every time I go to a different post to put the other links in the comments, that pops up first. I remember when that was
Yeah.
made.
It was a good. We had a good gig. We got through it. Um, Considering all the problems we were having, and it wasn't us that was having the problems. It was the sound guy that was having problems. We were stoked because we had a supposedly a professional sound man that was doing sound, but
But it turned out to be you guys.
no, he did it. But I don't know. It was. I wish we had done. I wish we'd have just used my PA because it would have sounded a hell of a lot better. Anyways, yeah, saw a good fireworks show afterwards. It rained like on the way over there. Blackout from where I live is about 45-minute ride, and it rained like pouring piss out of a boot. It just poured like the whole way there, and it was raining when I got there. And but it quit raining, and it actually turned out to be really nice. There wasn't a whole lot of people there at first, but by the time we got set up, and by the time the sound guy figured out how to plug the stuff in and turn it on, it, there was a good crowd. There was, I don't know, several hundred people, so that was cool. The more people, the merrier.
Definitely. Love buggy, baby boy.
So your kitty muscats are doing better, feeling better.
Yeah, better than he was.
Cool.
I might have to get him a little bit more antibiotics, but right now he is enjoying himself. I don't know why my Facebook locked up.
Yeah, my Facebook's been acting
Has it?
odd. Yeah, it's been a nightmare. My internet, my Facebook, everything. My
And
computer. Yeah.
like I don't even know what I was just trying to do.
I went to get on Facebook earlier today and I just got the little spinny thing for like 5 minutes. Like, okay, maybe I'll just come back.
When I came on here on the computer, my picture and stuff wasn't showing up. Hey, love. I just found out. I thought he was getting cataracts, like the baby, but the thyroid will actually make their eyesight start to go out, and so that's why I'm starting to see like. And I think that's why he meows sometimes because he's trying to like see me. Is there?
Yeah, I actually had Darcy and me both had eye appointments last Thursday. So I'm finally getting some new glasses.
You are?
Doc, doctor was like, yeah, your prescription's changed quite a bit since your last one. Like, yeah.
How
But
long it been?
it's been like 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
I gotta go.
But yeah, it was cool. He did the pictures of my eyes. First, they were just gonna dilate them and having the picture taken. It was like an extra $50, but I was like, "Can you tell? Can you see more with the picture? You know, versus just looking at my eye?" And he's like, "Yeah,
Wait, what's the picture do? It's like an X-ray or what is it?
yeah." It's like a
An
picture of
ultrasound?
the back of your eyelid, your not your eyelid, but the back of your eyeball,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, it shows all the blood vessels and veins and everything. And he was like, "Yeah, with a picture, I can see more because I can blow it up, and really see the detail." And I'm thinking, with blood sugar issues and before I was diabetic or at least pre-diabetic, and he's like, "What's your latest A1C?" I'm like, "Well, it was like a 9 something. It was like at the top of the chart, but the last one I had, it was in the fives." He's like, "Wow." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a lot better now." Um, but yeah, he looked at my eyes and looked at the pictures, and he was like, "Dude," he's like, "your eye health," and I'm thinking, "No, here it comes." It's like your eye health and your blood vessels and everything in your eyes are like really good. Like, well, that's good to hear. So, like, still can't see worth a crap, but at least my blood. But he said usually people that have blood sugar issues or have the diabetes said usually their blood vessels and stuff in their eyes are kind of like blown out and kind of leaky. And he said mine looked A1 perfect. So I'll take any good stuff I can get because I've had enough issues. And now, I started eating more, a lot. I've been riding the shit out of my bike and putting the miles
Yeah,
down.
you have.
I've been really watching what I eat, and I've been eating a lot more salad and stuff. Like the other morning, I got up and I had a salad for breakfast. Woo-hoo. But the good thing about it is I like salad, so and I put like all kinds of stuff in it. But now I'm all freaked out about eating salad and green onions and everything else because of the exploding diarrhea parasite. Now they're warning everybody here not to eat, you know.
Same here, like especially raspberries. I guess like
Yep.
the thing can like oh, and so today I totally freaked out because I thought I found a screw fly because the thing that stood out was the orange eyes.
Ah,
But I did remember how to have a shiny blue green body, and I was thinking there was a horsefly last night that was like that. But anyway, so there was this fly flying around with these weird stripes, but its eyes were so orange. I'm like, ugh. So I got a picture of it, and it says that's a flesh fly.
huh.
A flesh fly, is that related to a screw fly? Because again, I'm thinking flesh eating.
Yeah.
What is it? And it says, oh, it's normally around like you probably have like a dead rodent or bird or something around. I'm like, I know I don't got a dead animal around. That's weird. So um, I'm thinking, I wonder why there's flesh flies like inside. And then read about it, and it said it also comes from the larva of maggots. Because I've always kind of wondered when you see maggots like
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
old cat food and stuff, like what they turn into. Well, I had a brown paper bag that I was scraping old cat food into, and I threw it in the cat garbage can outside. That once it's garbage day, I dump that into the garbage to take out, because they take it away pretty quick. But it's out there cooking in the sun all week. Well, when I threw it away, I noticed the bottom had ripped out, and sure enough, in the cat food, crawling around the broken bag was some of those things. So some flies like flew out, and then like the garage door's right there, and flies got into the garage. I have the cat in there like when it's too hot. Open the laundry room door. Now it's not too hard to figure out how a flesh fly, you know,
Yeah.
from death can end up in your house.
Mm.
But I was just so glad it wasn't a screw fly.
Yeah, really. Screw fly. Screw fly, screw.
I'm like, ooh, ooh, orange eyes, orange eyes. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
think it's
when I
it,
got
but it might be something.
the tick bite, and I had that tick on me. It was a freaking Lone Star tick, and I'm all freaked out about that.
Oh,
And I've been having weird stomach issues, but
me too.
yeah.
I thought, like, do I have parasites?
I
And
know, man. It's like,
I've gone through a lot of stuff. Then, like, within 5 days, it's just changed, but it's not what they're saying in like articles, but
yeah,
it's not normal.
yeah,
Like, I'm
yeah,
not even
they're,
hungry. Food kind of makes me feel sick to think about it.
yeah,
Like, both me and my mom, like, we've hardly been like eating, and when we do, it's like weird. It's like we'll eat eggs or something, or
yeah,
like we made some
yeah. Like
raviolis.
the other day, my buddy and me went on a bike ride, and we rode like 20 miles, and it was freaking hot as hell. And I mean, I was okay. The only thing that hurt me were my hands because I didn't wear my little gel padded gloves, and so my hands were hurting because I got janky hands. But I mean, I felt okay otherwise. But I was, just like really hot. I mean, it was like 90 something degrees, and we did 20 miles, and he's like, "Yeah, man, let's go to my house, and I'll pick up a couple of ribeyes and make a big salad." And I was like, "Man, dude, that sounds good, but I can't eat right now. If I ate that food right now, I'd just puke it back up. I'm like, I'm gonna go home and like cool off for a bit.
Have you been extra thirsty though,
Oh yeah,
or
I've
no?
man, I drink a lot. I'm a heavy
I
drinker.
can't stop getting thirsty. I've invested in trying all these different electrolyte things. My mom bought this package, and it's like, it was salty lemonade, so she didn't like it. But these electrolyte packets that you add to water, oh my
Yep.
gosh, I just keep like adding water to it and like slamming and like re-diluting it down, and I can drink like 5 things of this of ice water before then I can just sip on it. Like I sit at the refrigerator, I keep like filling it up, filling it up. I
Yeah,
can't stop
that's what I have
getting
in here.
thirsty. I've been trying all these different coconut waters, different like pineapple ones, and then different electrolyte ones, and then different kombucha teas for like my
Yep.
stomach, like the probiotics. So I've tried different kombuchas, which I didn't know they had alcohol in it, but doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like sugar alcohol. So yeah,
hmm
those help me. I drink one every now and again, and I drink these little. Um, I get them at Walmart. They're in a little case of these little tiny drinks. They're little probiotic drinks, and they have sugar in them, but what the hell? But they seem to
They're like
help.
the shot ones.
Yeah, they're like a probiotic thing, and I don't know, you get 16 of them for like $5 or something. They're these little Mexican probiotic drinks. I don't know what the name of them is. I'll have to look at it. But they work pretty
Really
good and
though?
they're cheap. Yeah, they're really cheap. And
When I was
I drink the hydration stuff. I use Element is the stuff that I use. I like the citrus. They came out with a new flavor that's iced tea and lemonade.
Is it a packet?
Yeah, it's just a little packet that you add to your water, and it has electrolytes and basically salt, magnesium, the stuff that
You're
electrolytes are made up
supposed to
of.
have.
And it's good. I love the citrus. Um, the orange is okay. Everybody's raving about the iced tea lemonade, and oh, I'm gonna drink it because I bought it. But ugh,
With
I
the
don't really care
salt
for it.
makes you go like, woo.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like when I was doing the whole cardiac rehab thing, they're my nutritionist is like hammering me on salt, and I'm like, well, I said I
Because
drink,
we're like batteries. We need it for our batteries.
yeah, I said I drink an electrolyte drink. I said it's got 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it. Oh, that's your whole daily allowance. You can't do that. Blah blah blah. Blah. Yeah,
They tell
whatever.
us that we need far less than we actually do need. And they don't tell us the right kind of salt that we're supposed to have.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, what's the first thing they do when you go to the hospital for anything? When you're admitted to the hospital, they hook you up to a saline, thing. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's different, but whatever.
There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
I had to make my articles pretty weird and unusual just to kind of get back into the weird Wednesday feel of things since it's been a while.
Well, my first one. Let me see if I can make it work. Quit going full screen, you obstinate turd wagon. Stop it.
I haven't gotten like a bunch of those, like a big bag of those popsicles for like $4, or like the missile mango pineapple or cherry
Yeah.
pineapple. Um, yeah, for like $5 you get a crap load of these like big ass popsicles. But I can never not be thirsty. Except I noticed after drinking like 8 of those sticks of things throughout the week, like few days, I would start to kind of feel better.
Yeah.
But it really does make a difference. I started noticing like a lot of the times when I think I'm like so tired and I get a Red Bull and then I fall asleep and then I feel like it's like grunge at the bottom of like my gas tank.
Yeah.
I feel like if I just got like a big ass coconut water and just like could like max hydrate, I would feel totally better.
Yep.
And I usually do, and it's crazy how much of a difference that can make you feel.
Yeah.
But I just don't know.
Yeah. Anytime I start getting a headache, like I used to get headaches, like all the time. I'd have migraines, and you remember when I used to have like 4 of those a week, and I very rarely have them anymore. But anytime I have a headache, yeah, I always mix up one of those electrolyte drinks and just slam it, and it usually fixes me right away. All right, I don't know if you guys have seen this one or not.
No.
This is let me get back up here to my article.
An actual body?
Supposedly, this is a Bigfoot hunter who claimed to have found a legendary creature's corpse. Now says he has scientific proof the remains are real life Sasquatch and the DNA is part human. Charles Stewart, who bills himself as Snake, the Bigfoot hunter, made a highly disputed claim in 2024 that he found a decomposing remains of an 8 foot, 300-pound Sasquatch in upstate New York's Air, God, I can't say that word. Adirondack. I don't know. I'm just gonna. You know what I'm trying to say and can't say it. Mountains. Now he claims he enlisted Cornell University to conduct a DNA test and found the creature is a mixture of Neanderthal and human, according to the hunter's website. After doing a DNA test, we found that it's 58.5% Neanderthal and 41.5% remaining that is human. He told Local 4 Detroit News on Sunday, "What we have is a Neanderthal human hybrid, and the Neanderthal side has been evolving over the millennia and has remained very aggressive." Stewart said Dak, who is what he named the supposed corpse. The Cornell analysis claims that the archaic DNA likely came from a highly distinct familial line that dodged the genetic bottleneck modern humans went through after the Ice Age. According to a copy reviewed by the Post, it's detailed that there's European and Asian Neanderthal DNA that is mixed with some Native American ancestry. Stewart and the Cornell report said. But skeptics were quick to dismiss claims, especially after Stewart put the body on display in last year's Great New York State Fair, where 60,000 people came to see the body, his website detailed. Some believe he's simply trying to build hype leading up to this year's fair, which runs from August 26th to September 7th. He already started advertising that Dak will be back on display, though the exhibit is free. A Bigfoot hunter who claimed to have found I don't know why the article is starting over. Let me skip. Good grief. Stewart put the body on display at last year's Great New York State Fair. 60,000 people came to see the body, his website detailed. Bigfoot remains on Facebook. Matthew Moneymaker, a Sasquatch expert from the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, previously shared his doubts on social media about Stewart, calling him a hoaxer and a scammer. No, he doesn't actually have a Bigfoot remains, just a cheesy fake dead Bigfoot, perhaps a little bit better than Tom Biscardi's famous fake dead Bigfoot. Moneymaker also, can you trust a guy whose name is Moneymaker? Moneymaker wrote the lead up to the 2025 State Fair. I'm going to get backlash, Stewart said, but Stewart is shaking him off. And he said he's fine with the doubters. What we're trying to share here is we want to share this with as many people as we can, he said in defense of his planned tour to show off the corpse. So he says he has, DNA proof that it's part human, part Neanderthal, part something else. I don't know. The jury's still out on it, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Bullshit.
Could be.
It's a pretty good
Actually, let me see here.
bunch of moss or something. I mean, it looks pretty good. He looks so peaceful. Where's his big feet? We don't even get to see his feet. There's no blood laid line on a Bigfoot like a human would have or an animal. The point of rest where the blood settles when a body's been lying in one specific position long enough.
I don't know why I can't rewind this.
And what state was that?
Upstate New York.
So what time of year?
Well, he found it like 2 years ago. Let's see if I can share this video.
And he's just showing it now. Why?
No, he showed it last year at the fair, and he's going to show it again this year.
Oh. Yeah, and we're just hearing about it now. I mean, that's a pretty good, but I can't believe they're not showing the feet. Out of all things, we want to see his feet.
Let me see if I can get.
They better not have kept them as some sort of a trophy.
Yeah, really.
They're like, you can have the rest of them. We're going to keep his feet. He's protected in California.
Bigfoot?
I think it's actually like our state cryptoid or something, or cryptid now. We have a state cryptid. But that's good because, if they're out there, at least they are protected because I don't think they should get shot just because people are curious.
Yeah. I'm going to try and share it this way. See if this works. What a pain in the ass. Okay. Let's try it again.
Is there sound?
But you're not hearing sound? Damn it. Okay. I give up. Guess I won't play the video. My voice still playing? Now I don't
Yeah. Still no?
And just when I thought things were going good.
Do you still not hear me? Rob?
Why I no hear you now. You guys still hear me in the chat room? And that's when it all went to hell in a handbasket. Well, I don't have the problems that this guy has, obviously. Hey, are you back? Do you got a voice now?
Hello?
I still don't hear you.
Are you shitting me? Hello? Hello? You go out and come back in. You try going out and coming in.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah?
Son of a bitch.
Hello?
Do you hear me?
Yeah?
Now I don't hear you. Jesus Christ Almighty.
It was literally just working.
It should go from working to just not working. Do you hear me now? Starseed says she hears both of us. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not now. Add to the stream.
Hello?
Still don't hear you.
I'm going to restart my computer real quick. Do your next article. Hello? Do you hear me? Do you guys hear me? Yeah, I'll do my next article. Maybe then Rob has to go. What the fuck? Do you have to go out and go in too? I just restarted my whole computer. Oh, he didn't put my picture up. Okay, did you guys see it though? Um, yay, 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 yay. Yeah, that will be very interesting. Oh, wait, Rob. No, me? What's your headphones? Are they muted? This is something
Now you hear me,
stupid.
right?
Yeah, I hear you
I
right
hear you.
now.
So it's either me or you.
You don't hear me?
Oh,
Wait, you hear me?
how can it go from working perfectly fine to just one problem after the other?
Wait, do you hear me? Rob,
How about now?
do you hear me?
Say something.
Well, it's on your side, whatever button.
Okay,
You
I
hear
hear
me?
you, and you hear
I
me.
hear you. I hear you.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Holy shit!
I'm
I've
like,
said
I'm
it
just telling
before,
you
but
straight. I'm like, here.
I think I'm done with Restream. I'm paying $20 a month for the software, and it's just a big pile of shit.
Yeah, it is. There's so much stuff that's going to crap too, though, and it makes me wonder, like, is it like everything or like what?
This is
It
frustrating.
is frustrating crap, bullshit. Every week, no matter
Every
what.
week. Yeah,
The first 20 minutes, easy.
yeah.
It's already 10. So let's start
Oh.
into some really, really weird.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I had problems, but yeah, your dude here, it's got me beat.
And one article, the New York Post had said it was a neighbor's garage. In fact, I believe it was his mother's garage. Asking my own mom about that, thinking, okay, is that like those synthetics that like make people take bites out of their living pets and like out of their arms and people's faces? Like
Yikes.
this, oh, love. He just, did you see him just drop off the bed?
No, I didn't.
Or there's a will, there's a way. Um, Yeah, like this goes beyond frequent. When I say, okay, when things are already heightened and people are already mad at each other, then they just turn it up a little bit just to really piss people off. They screw with you just so your like levels like way up here, and it makes people do some messed up stuff, have a little more road rage, um, fight in the Chick-fil-A parking lot. But to do this is a whole other level of WT, the actual F.
Yeah.
So I saved this little gem for about a week.
A
They
little
took it
bit.
off of Newsweek though, and I didn't know why. And Facebook took it off, and I don't know if it's because they made that error, but Oxygen, People, USA Today, the news station for Indiana, I believe two of them, and some other credible, person gave these stories. So
I mean, yeah, you got to read the article because I'm already confused. He says an arsonist cuts off his penis, then uses it to start a blaze in the neighborhood. Like he cut his penis off, and it was like a piece of
like a
lighter knot.
Roman candle? Like, did he
Yeah,
have to
like
put it? I told my mom, I'm like, that's still like a wet, even
yeah.
there's not like blood like an organ, but there's blood. Like, it's not just gonna burn like a hot dog. Um,
Last I know, I mean,
and
I've
catch
never.
on fire. Like, you can't like light your cigar on the end of it.
Yeah, I've never tried to light a penis on fire, but as far as I knew, they weren't really flammable.
And then she said, well, he probably poured accelerant on it. In that
Hmm,
case, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
okay.
I did skim through two articles just to choose which one I was going to use between this one being what are you doing, love? It sounds like you're doing something here. The Oxygen channel one, um, not the Daily Mail, but anyhow, so the Newsweek. I liked the Newsweek cover because that was the only mugshot was there. None of the other articles showed his picture in it.
Huh.
So luckily, I had already screenshot that the first time I seen that story come up like a week ago. I think I'd send that to you guys in group chat. So an Indiana man allegedly cuts off his penis and then lights it on fire in the garage. Christopher Peden initially told officers he had been stabbed in downtown Fort Wayne before allegedly admitting to cutting off his genitals himself. An Indiana man has been accused of cutting off his penis, then dousing it with gasoline and lighting it on fire in the garage, causing a structure fire. It was that Sublime song.
Yeah.
Christopher Michael Peden is now facing charges of arson damage by fire in connection to the alleged, of course, my birthday, May 6th incident. Here I am celebrating my birthday and all the cosmos, and this guy's cutting his dick off using it as a Roman candle to burn down his mom's garage.
I'll show you.
I was like angel dust. I'm like angel dust. I don't even know what angel dust does really. Like that's got to be that synthetics that make people eat people's faces.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the word for it. You guys know. I also have to ask you. The cops pull the people over, and you always know when they're on it. Not bath salt, but anyway.
The Flocka, something.
Yeah, Flocka.
Wacky.
So Fort Wayne Fire Department was called to the home where the 36-year-old lived with his mother and brother in the early morning hours of May 6 after receiving a report of a structure fire inside a single-story detached garage, according to a probable cause affidavit provided to Oxygen.com. Peden's brother told authorities, per the court documents, that he and his mother were sleeping inside the house when a neighbor came to the door and told them the garage was on fire. He noted that the only fuel that had been inside the garage at the time was a small gas can the family typically used for the lawnmower. The family was not sure where Peden was, But a short time later, a Fort Wayne police officer noted the fire investigator notified the fire investigator that the 36-year-old had been taken to the hospital after he reported that he had been stabbed somewhere downtown.
Hmm.
Oh, in downtown Fort Wayne, according to the affidavit. Yet, once at the hospital, Peden allegedly admitted that he had been lying at the scene of the stabbing and admitted to harming himself with a kitchen knife. He told officers, per the affidavit, that he had gone into the garage around 2 a.m. and used the knife to cut off his penis, then poured gasoline on his penis and set it on fire on the floor of the garage just inside the door. He then left the garage and walked away from the property until he encountered the police. Inside the garage, authorities discovered the remnants of a red plastic gasoline container and 4 big lighters. They also found a kitchen knife near the area of origin, according to the court documents. Peden was released from custody July 7 after posting a surety bond, according to court records. His attorney, David Phelps, told Oxygen.com he is working on arranging a meeting with his client and declined to provide any additional details about the alleged incident, adding that his client's mental and physical well being remains my foremost concern throughout the process. And yes, I think his mental state should be put into account.
The penis. The penis. The penis is on fire.
And any toxicology reports, oh my God, we don't need no fire, let that motherfucker burn.
Yeah. Hmm. Wow. I mean, they make it sound like he cut his dick off, lit it on fire, and then just like went about his business. I got to post bond. I got
Like
to get
he
out of
had
here.
nothing else he could use as a like when your gas stove don't work, you take a paper towel, wad it
Yeah.
up, kind of throw a little bit of water on it, and then light the end, turn on the gas, light it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then put it out right quick.
I mean, was he
He didn't
mad?
have nothing like that. No cardboard, not a sock. He's like, damn it, all I have is my freaking penis. That's the only thing that's going to make this job done right.
Was he mad at it? Stupid
Or,
penis.
God damn it,
Stupid
screw you
penis.
in your garage. I'm going to F you in your garage.
Yeah.
Technically, literally, with my member in this gas can.
I'll
F
show
your
you.
garage.
Wow.
Maybe she didn't let him live in it anymore. Maybe he lived in her garage.
Hmm.
And she said, you can no longer live in this garage.
You can't live in my garage, and I'm not fixing you pizza pockets anymore.
Yeah, no more pizza rolls.
No more hot
And I'm
pockets
not
and
cutting up
high
your
C.
hot dogs and your top ramen no more.
Hmm. Wow. Yeah, I think he's got some issues. Other
Something
than
about him looks like he does.
yeah, it's like something about him
I
looks
bet
like
he's got at least one son.
he sniffed too much glue. Frightening.
But you know what? Hey, at least if he didn't already have the son
Well,
or a
def-
child.
definitely won't be having them now.
Again, natural selection at work.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your
We're just
body, your
getting
choice. His body, his choice.
what a choice.
Find out. Self harm, minor damage.
Even though there was no choice, a choice has still been made. Well, this one's right up in my own hometown of good old San Augustine, Florida. This happened just the other day, and it was, quite a few people were talking about it. The police department is downtown, and the St. Augustine police equipment malfunction leads to marijuana smell on King Street. Apparently, there was a video, and I don't know what happened to it. Let me see if I have it here
That's cool.
somewhere.
You have a King Street, like well, Charleston has a King Street, and doesn't Louisiana?
Maybe. Well, the video, I'll go ahead and I'll just explain it. They, let's see. Let me get to the frickin' article. It says, what does it say? That's a good question. Why is all my stuff disappearing? Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Look at Deborah's comment. I'm dead.
Oh man. Okay, this one says St. Augustine marijuana incinerator malfunction. And just the other day, a St. Augustine police reported a malfunction in their evidence incinerator while burning marijuana from closed cases. The incident occurred on King Street, which is where the police station is, and coincidentally, there is Whetstone's chocolate place, which is right next door, where they make Whetstone's chocolate. Anyway, they use this incinerator to, incinerate drugs that they have confiscated and whatnot. The incident occurred on King Street where the malfunction caused thick smoke to escape into nearby businesses, including Whetstone's chocolate factory, which smelled like weed and had to be shut down operations temporarily, said First Coast News. What happened? Incinerator failure. The police department's long used incinerator designed to contain smoke failed to retain the fumes while burning several pounds of marijuana. The smoke poured into the factory next door, drifting along King Street, affecting multiple businesses. Business impacts were Whetstone's Chocolates. They had to send staff home, halt tours, and offer refunds due to the heavy smell of marijuana. They also installed fans to help remove the smell. Assistant Chief Jeff Collins confirmed the department had a court order to burn the marijuana and the amount was a few pounds. Collins admitted the malfunction was unexpected as the incinerator had never previously produced smoke, and he stated that the department would stop using it immediately and explore alternative evidence disposal methods, such as private haulers or secure disposal facilities. The incident happened during tourist season, raising concerns about public nuisance and odor complaints. Collins emphasized that such practices are not an acceptable practice for any city, much less St. Augustine. In short, the burning weed news refers to a police evidence incinerator malfunction, not an individual's personal activity. The police are now seeking safer, odor free ways to dispose of marijuana evidence. Yeah, it was funny. The lady that owns Whetstone Chocolate, she was infuriated because all the smoke. I mean, literally, they're literally like right next door to the police department, and apparently there was a. Let me see. Is this the video? Is it going to actually play? I'm scared to even try to do it, so I'm not. But you can see in the picture there, there's a pretty good amount of smoke coming out from the reefer disposal system that they had. But hey, I would have just been like, cool. But yeah, Miss Whetstone was freaking out. Had to send employees home, and apparently a few other businesses were freaking out as well. I'm hearing weird things behind me. I don't know what's going on.
I know, what is that?
I don't know.
Like a pen, like tapping or like dropping on your
Oh, that's Darcy.
a tray, knocking.
So yeah, weed smell in the old city. Weed smell in the ancient city. Should have went for a bike ride down there. Got a free buzz.
Yeah,
Yo, dude, let's go hang out at the police station. They're burning weed.
I told you about what happened in Fresno, right?
What's that?
When I lived out there and I had my little '77 Camaro. Um, they called them the Mong Fields because the Mongolian. I'm saying it wrong right now.
Mongolian.
Yeah, were harvesting the squash and the strawberries and everything like that. So people were like, let's go drive down through like the long fields. Um, well, the police, and so everything's like a perfect grid, like right where we're at. And the police would tell us where there's going to be a drug bust.
Ah,
And so you go after the drug bust and you run out there and you can pick up all like the branches with your garbage bag, everything that they dropped, that they felt wasn't important to them is usually enough to fill up like a pretty good size like garbage bag of like stuff.
yeah.
And one night they had this art that, they're on TV, and so they're all standing around this humongous they had a huge bus, and it wasn't too far like from the university, and all the reporters, all the cops, everybody's standing around it just like chilling, and then the reporters are talking. They're like, yeah, well, as you can see, they're having a hard time destroying the marijuana because it's just so sticky and gooey. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And all of them are like just completely lit. And
Yeah.
so, of course, first, I go driving out there in my Camaro going through the fields. Um, Picked up quite a bit from
Nice.
that one. But I always remember them getting completely stoned around that bonfire.
Sweet.
A ghost penis.
Ghost
Oh,
penis.
detachable penis.
So I looked down and I saw my penis. It was on a
Detachable
blanket.
ghost penis.
I said, "That's my penis. Can I have it back?" I had
He
to pay
had a
for it.
little he had a little cloak on and a little top hat. And I wondered, could that be? Dynamite hack? No. That's boys in the hood are always hard. Come talking that trash and they'll pull your card.
Did you hear any music at all?
No. Who does Dynamite? I mean, who does King Missile?
King Missile, yeah.
All right, now I have to find the video. I'm trying to like really exercise my brain, and when I forget something, I'm really trying to avoid just going straight to Google to look it up and beat the frustration. am trying to remember on my own, because every time you remember something, you make a new connection between your brain cells. Like, I don't remember the word dendrites or something like that. We'll say it was dendrites. Just remembering the word dendrites causes another thing because you're remembering the word. So when I was a kid, I would like lay in bed and be like, dendrites, 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 thinking like, ooh, I'm going to make myself a super brain. I don't think it worked.
Huh.
All right, so this here, as if the Deming Project isn't stupid enough. And if you don't know what it is, go to geoengineeringwatch.org and look up any interviews with Dane W. and learn about the Deming Project. It's a real thing. There's no debate whether it's happening or not. If you want to debate it, debate whether you think it's a good idea or not. But the point of the Deming Project is to block the rays of the sun from hitting the earth, bouncing it back, keeping it away from earth, therefore keeping, in theory, keeping the earth cooler. They're not realizing, we realized quickly though, that the garbage they're using forms a dome. So when it's warm, even though, they're doing whatever, at night it's still just as warm because like we're like under this like dome of crap. And it's like a bunch of chemicals and things. So, and that's why like a lot of photos now, people have rainbow clouds and um, phenomena because of all the stuff. And that's all chemicals and this and that, which is not healthy. But we've got a new risk that they're throwing up there. A U.S. company is cleared to install giant mirrors in space to create sunlight on demand. It's funny they say that because a couple days the sun was just so bright and so weird. I laughed at my mom. I'm like, oh, I guess China turned on their second sun. Just totally joking, but it's just been like way hotter than what the temperatures say, and it just hasn't really felt right.
Yeah.
And then I saw this article today, probably not related, but I still just think it's stupid and it's playing God, but people can have their opinion. And this is through the independent. But a giant mirror to create sight on demand was just approved by the United States Federal Communications Commission, despite opposition from astronomers and the public and real safety concerns. We didn't get all this when they started spraying us with stuff. They just did it for like decades and then talk about it when it comes up. The FCC approved the company Reflect Orbital to test one satellite named Ernadel 1 as a means of reflecting the sun's rays back to Earth for extra solar energy and wide area lighting. And that was another thing. If you're blocking the sun and pushing solar energy, come on now, right?
Yeah.
So the light is expected to cover an area about 5 kilometers wide and will require repointing every 4 minutes. This also makes me think about directed energy weapons and the way like Egyptians used mirrors to bounce light and lasers and other things, because with every supposed good thing, that someone's trying to do, someone else can have the wrong intent and use it for something else.
Yeah.
And this is just the start. Reflect Orbital plans to have more than 50,000 satellites in action by 2035, which they claim will be used across agricultural, emergency response, and other industrial sectors. While we're also putting out flock cameras everywhere and all this other stuff everywhere. Now we're getting, all this shit up in space in every which direction. There are many
Wow.
problems with this proposal, including impacts these satellites will have on human health and safety, as well as astronomy and the low Earth environment. And I don't know if they talk about it, but birds, that rely on like their compass. Flashes during mirror repointing could disrupt pilots and drivers. The light could also disrupt circadian rhythms of plants, animals, and humans. Sensitive detectors and research telescopes, as well as star tracking cameras on lower altitude satellites, could be overloaded and fried. The FCC that said that the risks of harm raised on the record regarding Reflect Orbital's solar reflector are unrelated to the Commission's role in authorizing use of radio frequency spectrum.
Hmm.
So it's the way that they get to write that off. And then weird space stuff. Satellite activities on low Earth orbit are becoming increasingly outlandish. The proposals have become so weird, in fact, that the FCC recently published a document called Spectrum Abundance for Weird Space Stuff. Over the provenance of science fiction, this document states American companies are now upgrading, relocating, and servicing satellites, manufacturing pharmaceuticals in space, building private and habitable spacecraft, and conducting private robotic missions to the surface of the moon. Millions of orbital AI data centers are also being planned. Corporations seem to be scrambling to launch anything that might persuade investors to throw money at them. Space advertising, hotels for billionaires, artificial meteor showers, space burials for cremated remains, solar powered infrared beams to power data centers, and a variety of orbital missiles. The phrase weird space stuff is refreshingly truthful. So, how did we get here? Well, SpaceX controls orbit. There are close to, in case you've ever wondered, well, who does control space? There are close to 11,000 SpaceX Starlink satellites currently in orbit above our heads. Anyone who wants to launch into low Earth orbit needs to carefully consider SpaceX operations or directly coordinate with them. Otherwise, they risk collisions like the near miss between a Starlink and Chinese satellite in December of 25. Even the Artemis 1 launch in 22 and the Artemis 2 launch in 26 had small cutout windows in their launch timing to avoid satellites, including those belonging to Starlink. Coordination is good, forcing it because one cooperation has effectively occupied low Earth orbit is not. Indeed, the 1967 Outer Space Treaty, which was signed by more than 100 countries, including United States, China, and Russia, states that outer space is not subject to national appropriation by claim or sovereignty by means or use of occupation. And then that little picture of the squiggle there is People in Florida watched the launch of a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carrying 21-second generation Starlink satellites.
Huh.
Whether SpaceX's extensive use of Earth orbits violates this principle is now being tested in real time. Copycat mega constellations. In February, SpaceX filed with the FCC for 1 million more satellites for AI data centers. 1 million. That's 40 times as many satellites as have ever been launched for a
Wow.
single mega constellation consisting of completely untested technology that might not even work in space. Not only did the FCC accept SpaceX's filings, but they did so at ludicrous speed. Scientists worldwide then just had 30 days to model the effects with woefully incomplete information on masses, sizes, compositions, and orbital distributions. At the time of writing, 4 other copycat AI data center proposals have been filed by rival companies for tens of thousands of satellites each. And SpaceX just proposed another 100,000 satellites to interface with the million AI data centers that it already asked for. Solar energy from space. The U.S. Federal Communications Commission was originally set up to regulate radio broadcasts, but it's now being asked to evaluate many non radio effects, including orbital safety, which it may not have had required expertise for. It would make sense to move some of this blah, blah, blah. Um, and then they go into the costs of it all and everything else, but no, I vote nay,
Yeah.
nay, nay, nay.
Yeah. That's just, I don't know, man. That's asking more trouble.
Seriously. Because, already as it is, they talk about Elon's satellites because they are lower orbit and they're supposed to be like lower than Hubble and all this other stuff. But the thing is, like, something about when like the beams cross or do something, it causes like light bars or damage on the telescope's photographs, and so you see like these like light bars or it's like blurred out.
Yeah.
So we're not even getting good pictures from our own telescopes because of these damn satellites. China wants to get a flinger just to fling them right out of the sky.
Flinger.
Yeah, they're like, it's dangerous. We almost crashed into them. They wanted a thing that's gonna like grab. And I used to think I invented something like that for traffic. If you had like a dump bucket or something like that on your car, and you could just get kind of like bobcat, the pins in the
Yeah.
front, slide it under the car in front of you, and just kind of when they really, really deserve it. No, but they want to like fling our stuff out of the way or just snatch it probably and do whatever they do with stuff. Either way, and I kind of don't blame them for getting, even though I have nothing against Chinese people. My problem is with the Chinese government.
Yeah. People's Republic of China.
But I kind of don't blame them for getting pissed about all the stuff in their way too, because it's not Elon's space, even though according to him, he owns part of it, just like Gates can do whatever. I guess if you have money, you can just have whatever you want, whether it's part of like everybody's world or not.
Yeah.
You can control and operate it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everybody's doing it that has money. They're all China, us, Elon, Russia, Japan.
Space race.
They're all shooting stuff up into space. And for I mean, how long? And that like these, they want to put a giant mirror up there for instant sunlight. How about just use the same sunlight that we've used for thousands of years? I don't know. All that shit flying around up in space, it's got to come down someday. It's not going to stay up there forever.
And when you think about like, when people interpret things like prophets or prophecies and things in religious books and such, especially when it comes to like, oh, fire falling from the sky and all this, you're thinking, oh, the stars are going to be falling, or like we're going to be having all these like comets or meteors, but doesn't specify exactly what the fire is falling from the sky.
Yeah,
Could be
exactly.
space junk on fire flying through the sky.
Yeah.
That's why when things go up for interpretation, sometimes you don't always know exactly.
What in the tarnation is going on?
They're whacking it in my tool shed.
You boys been whacking in my tool shed. Well, this one's another one of those articles that said it and say,
Uh oh.
I don't,
Like shake my
I don't
head and like where I'm gonna laugh, or shake head where I'm gonna want to rip someone's throat out.
know. No, it's just, I don't, it's like
People behaving.
Phil.
Oh, I see.
Pentagon released its fourth batch of secretive UFOs. Yet another selection of UFO related material has made its way to the Department of War's web following an on the third release last month. This what? Following, let me read that again. Following on form, the third release last month, this fourth batch of files, which was published on Friday, contained 14 documents, 4 audio recordings, and 3 images. As before, the files a particular agency, but from several of them, including the FBI, the CIA, the Department of Energy, and NASA. Never a straight answer. UFO analysts and researchers have been going over the new files to look for any significant revelations that might help to put further light on the phenomenon. One of the more interesting cases referenced in the files is that of an unidentified object that was sighted in a restricted airspace over a nuclear weapons facility in Amarillo, Texas in 2015. Two officers who went to investigate they described the object as making absolutely no sound, having no apparent means of propulsion. In the end, it disappeared in the distance around 2 minutes. The videos show objects picked up by infrared military cameras. One such object, which was filmed in 2020 over the Atlantic Ocean, was around 15 feet in height and described as being like a large, somewhat deformed balloon. As before, the files can be browsed and downloaded at, I'm going to post the link here, maybe if it'll let me. Will be. Let's see. Will let me post it in the chat. Type a message. Paste. Paste. No, it won't. That's awesome. Why did I expect that to work? I don't know, because I'm retarded, I guess.
Wait, which chat are you trying to do?
In the, just in our chat here, like, you know, in the main chat. Let me try this one more time.
Because I'm like in as a guest, I can't like chat in that. Wait, where's that chat down here? Audience messages will appear here. It's a different chat, I think. Oh. I can't chat in that one. What you can do is paste it into YouTube, and then it will automatically show up in our chat on the side.
There it is. It finally went. It just took us a moment.
Oh, there it goes.
But yeah, you can go there. And it says what?
It says host, like on the rolling chat on the video, and then it has the R restream host on the other chat notification bar.
Yep. Whether it works or not, I don't know. But anyway, there's a link to the, you know, weird, wacky world of war with the latest update of phenomenon. I don't know if I believe in
Phenomenon.
I don't know what to phenomena. Phenomena.
I don't know why TikTok put that down.
Because the talk.
And you don't stop. No, that's what that.
Boom, boom. Close window. Get on out of there. Move on to.
Okay, so this last one isn't anything serious, but we all know who Joey Franco is. And he's been gone for a while. If you don't know why he's been gone, where am I? I don't know why my YouTube disappeared. Okay. You'll have to look up like his controversy. I think our little boxes. Are you still there, Rob?
Usually am.
How come I don't see you? I only see myself at the bottom. Like in sources, but then I don't see you. Like in
I don't
Restream, we see each other. We see each other.
I don't see you or
even
me.
when it's like minimized. Not even like under the chat box.
Nope.
See, I have a little like picture of myself. we're gonna have to put a video up for this one. Anyhow.
Oh, there we are. Well, let me see if I can share it again. If it's going to make us go away.
Yeah, if not, I might have to. So, you know, I didn't want to like go through all of his um, TikToks and stuff. This is yes. After posting real paranoid videos, claiming that an alien visited his home, James Franco has finally released footage of the alleged close encounter. Standing before his laptop, Franco finally revealed footage from the alleged sighting that had been haunting him for weeks. You wanted it? Here it is. I deliver, Franco 48 said. Black and white footage showed an alleged creature wandering through the bushes, peering into his home, and emerging from a garage in his backyard. And so, wait, I want to read one of the captions at the bottom of one of the pictures, real quick. Where is it? This one. All right. Do you see the picture, the first one, with it looking like it's looking through the window? Rob, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. An ad. Anyways, that first picture where the alien on his laptop that's supposed to be looking through his window. It says the creepy being apparently peered into Franco's home. That's footage, and then the one that looks like a house or something standing before his laptop, he revealed footage that's been concerning him for weeks. And then the other picture where it looks like it's like peeking out of a door, uh he posted home security footage of the alleged alien visiting his home. So then we say the alien resembled typical Hollywood depictions of space visitors with a large rounded head and bulging eyes. Yet suspicious fans were not convinced. Stop, Jersey Shore alum Sanuki commented. Are you forgetting he is a professional actor? Another posted. Plus, he looks like he's on something. Okay, now be
Yeah, he
real
don't
with
look normal.
us. Is this for a movie or is this legit footage? Another said. What was that?
Yeah, he don't look like his normal self.
No, he's coming out like almost like Tyler from Secure Team, like when he's like, "Oh, I was like being followed all this time," and like they come out like there's,
Yeah.
something's been going on and they're kind of like freaked out. He's like acting like that, but it's like that's not why you're all weirded out because this you made up and you like were I supposedly making a whole bunch of TikToks talking about it, and then you're like, okay, here you go. Here's a laptop. Here's the footage. Here it is looking right through my window and through my door. He's got these perfect images of this like being. Oh my God. That's why I had to play this. It's like, this isn't one of those things where I get pissed at people for like setting us back, you know,
Yeah.
because it's just obvious bullshit. You think. All right, it's time to unfollow, another person said. Um, for a period, Franco's account only followed two other TikTok accounts. The official page of his upcoming movie, Love Meets the Sunshine, and that of its director, Christian whoever. Yet, whoever denied speculation the videos were to promote his film. I mean, is the film about aliens? It's not a science fiction movie, dude said on TikTok. It's not a conspiracy movie. If I was promoting Sunshine, this is not how I would do it. Franco's return to TikTok comes after he vanished from the limelight back in 2019 following explosive allegations from 5 women. He was accused and sued by 5 students who attended his film school, Studio 4, for behaving inappropriately and sexually towards them when accused him of forcing her to perform oral sex. Franco's attorney denied the allegations at the time, and eventually he settled the suit in 2021. In a previous interview on the Jess Cagle podcast with Julia Cunningham, Franco re- took back his belief that reiterated his belief that sexual contact between him and his students have been consensual. So he keeps going over that, saying like it was consensual. Over the course of my teaching, I did sleep with students, and that was wrong, he said. He also said he could never be faithful to anybody before he met his now girlfriend. So he always cheated and was bad boy till this one person that he happens to be with now. The star blamed his past infidelities and inappropriate behavior on Sex Edition. Okay, so I don't know what any of this has to do, except I guess right here, we talk about addiction, which he returned to after quitting alcohol as a teenager. It's such a powerful drug. I got hooked on it for 20 years. Steadiest part is I stayed sober from alcohol all that time. So it talks about like that kind of stuff and all this other stuff, and even Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood happened. Now he's like this, and now for whatever reason he's posting these alien videos on TikTok.
Strange. Let's see.
He doesn't seem well.
Yeah. Let's see if it's actually going to play. I know it'll play. Let's see if you can actually hear it.
Oh yeah.
You hear that? Do you hear any voice?
Mm-mm. It's do you?
I hear it.
I hear it.
You hear it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then it went away. Maybe it was the upload. Anyways, yeah, so that's just him showing those same. And if you go to his like TikTok,
Hey guys,
his
this
TikTok.
is James, me, really James Franco. I'm here at my house. I'm not promoting. Okay, I'm account. All right, some serious shit going on.
See, that's where I seemed the second part of a video, and I might have screwed up the second part of it, or it got screwed up when I uploaded. Rob, I don't hear you. No, hear you.
You know.
Yeah. Do you hear me?
Oh my goodness gracious!
Is that a yeah?
You hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Try to give the
Do you hear me?
video on the.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Whee! This is so much like easier and like less like convenient, more convenient than like party call back in the day. Instead we
Yeah,
have
no
like our
kidding.
face on it. Like shit. We could webcam each other and frickin' anyhow. Anywho. I love and miss you too. Oh wait, no, I said that to her. Good night, Deborah. If you have any ghost dreams, oh. I wonder like what you do to protect yourself from like a little ghost weenus. It makes me think of Mr. Hanky on South Park,
Mr.
but a little
Hanky.
ghosty. Yeah, the Halloween, the Halloween. Poo. Oh, but it's a wiener.
I'm going to research some different software over the next couple of days, and I've said that, but I've got to find something. That, or I'm going to contact support at Restream, tell them what's going on.
Give him a piece. Give him a piece of your mind. Wait.
Exactly.
Give him a piece of your mind.
Chop my penis off, light it on fire, and throw it at them.
You know what's funny? I watch Love Island. It's like such like a guilty pleasure trash TV. Oh my god, is it trash TV? But anyway, so the girls were all at their place and like their mix of dudes, that they're exploring and connecting with and all that went to the Casa Amore, where the new Casa girls come in to seduce them to see if they come back to the original Villa girls or if they want the Casa Amore girls and they want to take them on. Well, they were playing like challenges to see. It's called Hearts on Fire. Who can get whose heart rate up faster, and so each like Villa knows like whose partner is like, and they go right at it. I mean, it's just normal to see butts walking around. Like that's all. I mean, these people just don't even care. These kids, and not kids. They're like 20 and 30 and stuff. Um,
Yeah.
like 25 and 30s. Anyhow, I forgot what I was getting at. Oh, the Defiant Clam Slam. So Kenzie,
The what?
the Defiant Clam Slam, heard all
Okay.
across the world. I'll have to send it to you. She's like, kind of quirky. She makes me think like she should be in like an 80s movie, kind of like Kenzie. And she's got her hair and she's a dancer, but she always does the splits, always doing the splits. And so while they were doing the Heart on Fire and the other team won, they were yelling. The girls up here could hear the chicks at the villa down at the casa. And so they're like, fuck you, Casa. And Casa's like, oh my God. And they're like, fuck you, Casa. And then Kenzie gets down and she starts doing the clam slam in the ground. But she's like, bam, bam, bam. Fuck you, Casa. But it was like she was pounding the ground with her thing like as hard as she could. Like I'd never seen someone pound the ground with their clam in defiance like that. She was just
Wow.
like beating the ground like with every ounce of her body.
Man.
The Defiant Clam Slam heard across the world. If you don't watch Love Island and you need some trash TV, there are so many episodes of it. Seasons that go back like UK, there's like 11 or 12, and then there's like a whole crap load of USA just ended. Then they have the All-Star games and they have the After the Villa. But it's just insanity when you watch the way these people like flip-flop from like one person to another. And
What's it called?
Love Island, um
Uh,
most of you can get a lot of them on Hulu, and then some of them are on like Peacock.
I'd never seen Love Island. I seen Fantasy Island. They're playing. They're playing.
I got my mom watching Temptation Island, where the couples go and then they like leave their partners, with a group of new people, and then they decide like if they're still gonna like come back with their person or leave with like a new person, decide if things are gonna work. And when they screw around, like this red light goes off at the house and all that. But yeah, I got her. I don't think I can get her onto Love Island, and it might almost be a little weird, but I got her onto Temptation Island.
Hmm.
I'm like, this is the good trash TV. That and Love After Lockup, Married at First Sight. Just the stuff to forget about what's going on in life and makes you feel just a little more like less out there.
Yeah. Like, wow.
Like maybe I do
Tired.
consider things better
Yeah.
than I thought.
Oh, well.
I'm
Just
glad to
recall what-
see you.
Yep. Here. Even though this software pisses me off. I was getting illustrated earlier. But
Because we could add a whole card session in the amount of time it took to like.
I know.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, really. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I even wore my lucky necklace today.
Aha.
I wear it all the time though.
I have this one. Fourth gig. this lady came up and was talking to me, and I was wearing this thing, and she like gets real close and and I'm like, what's going on here?
Weird.
And she's like,
Which
that's a garnet. And I'm like, yeah, that's beautiful.
I
Well, like,
love it. Like the
oh, well,
littlest
thank
things, the
you.
beauty people find in the
Yeah,
smallest things.
yeah, it's like this little tiny, she's just like
Little
amazed
chip
by
of a garnet.
it. I was
Definitely a
like,
river
yeah,
ruby.
that's that's what it is.
I love that.
Well, anyways, I don't know. Maybe next time we'll have sound, and I don't know why it's not working. It's weird. It was working at first, like before live, and then it wasn't.
I can't remember if somebody was saying they wanted to come on to do something or talk about something or hang out and do something. Oh, Debbie! That's what
Yeah,
we're gonna do. We're talking about. Well, we know what's going on right now, though, so it
yeah,
might be a little bit of time. But once she is like settled and feels good and wants to like do something, she can come on with us, and we'll do like a three-way card thing.
yeah,
People can get like a card from whoever or something from whoever, and she can hang out with us for
yeah.
the beginning. And
I was gonna try some of Matt's stuff tonight, but without having sound, that's not really gonna work right. Always something.
I gotta look into Anthony's because doesn't he has the app that is like on Android, right?
I think so. I know it was. I was there earlier. I was getting it on my computer, so
Well, one of them I thought was an Android app, just recent. It's just with me not really being online, but to like post astrology things and then the show. And
yeah,
then with everything going on with and I don't like to really talk about stuff because I don't like it to be like public knowledge, but with everything I've been like dealing with and handling, it's been hard to do anything else.
yeah. Oh man. Well, anyways, it's after 2, and I'm still filthy, so I got to go get in the shower and do some other stuff before I go to bed. I suppose we will see you next time around on Monday, and hopefully I'll have the sound problem fixed once and for all. Come hell or high water.
And then we can like, oh, want to play a game. I don't know where to look to make it look like I'm looking in the camera when I say it. We want to play a game.
Hey, maybe I'll have new glasses by next week and I can see.
Glasses?
I ordered. Has anybody ever ordered glasses off of Zenni Optic?
No. But I've used to get my contact lenses from Lens, whatever. That Lens, 1-800 Lenses, whatever.
Lens
One of
Craft?
those. One of the ones like you freaking send them your prescription. I would get it at Walmart
Yeah.
because it was cheaper,
Yep.
and then send it, and I would get like my contacts, and then I would get my frames and stuff from either Walmart or the prescription from whoever, like the frame from Walmart and the prescription from the lens place, and I would get like the cheapest thing. So then I'd have my backup glasses and my contacts. Right now I have nothing. So seriously, me even going like this because I have astigmatism, I
Yep.
can't get my stigmatism like straight to be able to like read the words.
Yeah.
So I got to get my glasses.
Yeah, I was gonna get them. When I went there, I have a friend that I get that he gives me sunglasses and stuff, and he said
1111.
could said they could do prescription lenses and some. Yeah, with my insurance, it was glasses were still going to cost $365, and so I just came home and ordered them off
That's
of
the
Zenny
lenses and the frames.
Yeah, and
What cost more?
the lenses. My insurance covers the frames, but
Okay.
that was the lenses basically. And but I ordered them off of Zenny, and they're like $100. So hopefully they're good. Gets really good reviews. We'll see.
Are they like brand name type lenses or frames, or is it just like
The
their own
ones
type?
the ones from the eyeglass place were I picked one frame out that was like an Oakley frame, and they have all
Oh,
these designer frames. Glasses are such a
the name
scam.
brand ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this plastic Oakley frame, and it's like $300 for this glass. It's just stupid.
And you're like, I
Such
just
a
want like a
ripoff.
tortoise like print, regular, brown suit, primer black, and
Yeah,
call it a day. Nothing special.
yeah. Zenny's pretty cool. You go on, you can try things online, and their
Oh,
software
virtually?
it puts the glasses on your head, and that's pretty cool.
Zenny, huh?
Yeah, here's actually
So you compare it to prices of like like if you did go to Lens 1-800 Lenses or the other lens company. Would Robert? I like them. Is that the ones that are you getting?
yeah, they're kind of olive. They're kind of like the glasses that I have now, but these are olive green. That's some weird color.
OD green.
OD green.
That's nice. That's a nice.
Hopefully, I'll be able to see my glasses that I have now. I took them back 3 times. And when I look at the computer screen phone, it's like everything like guide. He said cock. Everything's like skewed. The right side is bigger than the right, and
Well, what do you
they
mean?
were
Like something was wrong with the test?
or the lenses or something. I don't know. I took them back 3 different times, and they kept trying to fix them, and
This
then they
is
were like,
Zenny's?
"No, this is the place where I used to go,
Oh no
where I
shoot.
last got my glasses." And finally, they were like,
Oh.
we can't do anything further."
So they pushed you into Zennies.
Well, I wasn't going to go back to them. That's for damn sure.
Mm-mm.
Like
I
3
wouldn't.
times, and each time it's like, okay, we'll remake them. It's going to be 2 weeks. So it took, 6 weeks to get my glasses, and they still weren't right. So I was done. I just deal with it. That's why I don't wear my glasses that often. I've got some cheater glasses that I wear.
What do you mean?
Just readers and stuff. And
They don't work
yeah.
for me. I'm nearsighted with stigmatism, and I have night blindness. So driving at night is like really, really bad for me.
Yeah.
I have to look away from like the middle line of the road, and when I drive like down the coastal roads, it's like totally dark. But I have to not look at the headlights coming at me. What was that you was
Yeah.
just holding? Was it a crystal?
I got a magnifying glass.
Oh,
This thing. No, this thing.
it's all blurry. Like you're all pixelaty. I thought it was like TV Stone for a second because it blurs out like TV Stone.
Ah. Well, anyways, you have a good rest of the week, hopefully, and we'll see you next time around here on the old Weird Wednesday.
The weird ones to hang out. So you never know.
Hopefully, we'll get our shit together and won't have technical issues. Pray for that. We'll see. I'm surprised my mic hasn't cut off tonight. Well, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Blue. 1 minute sound works, next minute it doesn't. But anyways, thanks for
It's
hanging out with us.
always.
Yeah, always something.
Good night, everybody. Blessings to everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And stay cool if you're in a hot place. Stay warm if you're in a cold place.
Hydrate.
And hydrate.
All right. We'll catch y'all next time. Thanks again. See you later. Alligator.